Welcome to Team D's first presentation of our Embedded Systems project, Air Quality Monitoring for the Smart Home. Our team's made up of Enos Franceschini, Aaron Husselman, Micah Johnson, and Rudy Sanchez. Monitoring air quality in the house is important to a lot of people in today's society. Checking levels of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, particulate matter, and other harmful particles is important to a lot of folks. Some of these are individuals with breathing problems, new parents, or just your health conscious person. So part of our goals for this project is to develop an easy to use home air quality monitoring device that will allow these folks to check the levels of the harmful particles in the air in their house. One of the major goals is to be able to check the air quality whether they're at home or away by designing an intuitive app that will allow them to check the readouts on their smartphone or an easy, simple to use device interface.
Hi, my name is Rudy Sanchez and I'll be discussing our prototypes. We have one prototype for our mobile application which monitors your air when you're away, and the other prototype is the actual device in your home actually measuring the air. Here you're looking at our login screen. It's just your basic username and password combo and an option if you need to register or if you forgot your password. This is our home screen. It contains most of the necessary data you'll want to look at. In the center, the value will be displayed for the type of measurement you want to see. We're measuring carbon monoxide, dust, humidity, smoke particles, barometric pressure. I wanted to have the device measure if you're tired and needed coffee, and it would activate a Keurig over the Wi-Fi network. But the guys brought me to my senses and talked me out of it, and I'm glad they did. The value oval is green now, and that would indicate the measurements are within reasonable levels. Yellow would indicate warning that the levels are unsatisfactory or borderline harmful, and a red would indicate you have a problem. Clicking on any measurement button at the bottom will change the value in the center and the color if necessary, and clicking the link under the value that says see detailed description will take you to our next screen. On this screen you'll see a history in the form of a graph showing you past measurements, averages, and other necessary facts. Below you'll see a description of the measurement and an ideal range. The chart on the right is some example data we'd use for our healthy warning and danger zones. There would be links for more information about the measurement and maybe some tips on controlling the levels in your home or safety. For example, the color would be green if the CO2 level was within the range of 350 to 1000 ppm. Yellow might be between 1000 and 2000 and so on. If the levels exceeded the 40,000 range, we might program the device to explode, indicating you should flee the premises immediately. And this next screen is a simple screen to edit your profile with specific information. You would access this page through the drop-down bar at the top. And this final screen is our device prototype. This is the device that will go in your home and does all the measuring. The value will display in the center, and the outside regions will display the different measurements. The regions will be colored our usual green, yellow, and red, indicating what level the measurements are at. And finally, clicking the region will display a chart and graph like the mobile app, but the mobile app will offer more features.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm going to be taking the presentation for the rest of the way, I think. I'm going to be talking about the techniques that we learned in class, namely user modeling, interaction design, and interface design. I'm going to talk about how those things influenced the project that we've been working on. So starting off with the personas, our primary persona is Leslie Perkins. She's an elderly woman. She's retired and she needs an oxygen tank to breathe. We chose her for our primary persona because this is the kind of situation that is most likely to require the system that we're trying to develop. A couple of the other personas that we came up with were Jim Redfield. He's a health conscious person, works out every day, eats very healthy. He's just very conscious of the way that he interacts with the world around him, so he's a likely candidate for using our system. There's Cade Johnson, a concerned parent, another likely candidate because parents are just, they're willing to do just about anything for the health and safety of their kids. Then there's Myra Lopez. She's a manager for a retirement home. She is very likely to require a air quality monitoring system for the retirement home that she works at. So this is just to give you a kind of an idea of the diversity of the users that our system is going to have. It felt like interaction design probably gave us a little bit less push in the right direction than the other things did. It definitely gave us the layout for our mobile app, the hub design. There's a home page which shows the basic information that you're trying to, like, this is how much of carbon monoxide or dust particles or anything are in your home. And that's all on the main page, and all the other functions got delegated out to other pages. You can navigate to each page from any other page, but there's definitely the kind of central hub from which all the other functions of the app are, like a spider web. They're kind of spread out. Okay, so for interface design, this kind of helped push our project forward a lot more, I would say, than user modeling or interaction design. It helped us focus on a couple of different things. Point number one, color coding for the mobile app and for the device to make it more understandable. We wanted to keep it familiar for the user, and the way we did that is by saying, if the display is green, then everything's okay. If the display is yellow, there's warning, or if it's red, then there's danger. It also helped us focus on the fact that people are different. We're going to have different kinds of users for this system. Some people just want to take a quick look to know that the air they're breathing is good quality. They can look at their phone and be like, oh, it's green. Okay, I'm all good. Or, it's red. I should probably run away. But other people want to learn more information about things like the common side effects of breathing large amounts of carbon monoxide in the air that they breathe over an extended period of time. The last thing that it helped us focus on was that people have different interaction preferences. So we gave the color scheme on both the app and the device to say, this communicates basic information like everything's okay. Just from, at a glance, it's green, it's okay. Or we also provided text that, let people look up exactly how much of a certain quantity or of a certain type of element is in the air. And we also provided graphs so that they can look at the kind of air that they've been breathing over an extended period of time. Okay, so to wrap up, the status of our project, are we running on track or ahead of schedule? Yes, I would say that we're well ahead of schedule, at least. We're already done with our second iteration on the design of the app, which I think is pretty good. We're trying to apply all the methods that we learn in class to the project as we learn them, as opposed to procrastinating and waiting until the design phase of our project to, kind of conglomerate everything together. For risks to our project, we were uncertain about what aspects of the project we were responsible for. We didn't know whether we were just supposed to write for the embedded system, the design for the app, or if we were supposed to design the device itself as well, but we decided to take it all on because it was ambiguous in the project assignment what exactly we were supposed to do. So we're just taking everything. We're actually doing really well with that. The pivot, where do we expect to be next iteration? We don't know exactly where we're going to be because we don't know where we're going to learn in class, obviously. But we're going to take the feedback from whoever we get it from and take that into consideration. We're also going to take the next techniques and methods that we learn in class and apply them to the project as well. So wherever that ends up, that's where we're going to be. Thank you.